Hello, art students. Now, for our second lesson, after you take a look and you were able to draw the 9 characters, now what we're going to do is we're going to learn a little bit about the brain. And the reason why we need to learn about the brain is because knowing how the brain works can help you to become a better drawer. Who knew that could work, but it does. Now, our brains are divided into 2 different sections. We have the left section over here, and we have the right section over here. If you look at it from the top, it kind of looks like a walnut, if you've ever seen a walnut inside of its shell. But this is what it looks like, and this is what our brains look like if we were looking down on the top of our heads. Now, the left brain and the right brain, they have different functions and they have different characteristics. So the left brain is very analytic in thought, which means that it thinks from A to B. It's very logical. This is where all of our speech and our language is. It's very reasonable. It's the part of your brain that is going to say, oh, this isn't a haunted house. This is just, some wind and some creaky boards. The left side of your brain loves to do science and math. It's all about the written language as well. If you have to type a paper, then the left brain takes care of that. It loves numbers and skills, and it also controls the right side of our body. Now, the right side of the brain is a little bit different. The right side of the brain is all about art awareness. And this is not just visual art, but it's music and drama and anything that has to do with the arts at all. And of course, drawing and painting and sculpture as well. The right side of the brain is where our creativity and our imagination lives. If you've ever been, let's say that you're sitting in class and all of a sudden you wake up because you forget that you weren't paying attention and you realize that you were daydreaming. That daydreaming that happens all happens in the right side of your brain. You have music awareness, holistic thought, insight, 3D forms. The right side of your brain helps you to understand and know how far away things are. And it also helps to control the left side of your body. So you can see here that the left brain and the right brain are very different and they have very different functions. And what's interesting is that most people tend to have more characteristics of one side than the other. And the side that you have more characteristics of is called your dominant side. What you're going to do now is you're going to get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, and I want you to click on this video here, and they're going to ask you 9 questions, and the questions are either A or B answers. So as you're going through, I want you to write down either A or B, depending on how you answer the question. When your questions are all complete, add up all of your A's and add up all of your B's, and the one that you have the most of is going to determine whether you're right brain dominant or left brain dominant. I'm very interested to know if you agree with this assessment or if you think, nah, I'm really the other one. Now, as far as your assignment then, the thing that you're going to turn into Schoology is that in the folder marked assignment number 2, there is going to be a Google document in there of this brain right here. And I don't believe it has the yellow L or the yellow R. It's just going to have the brain. And what I want you to do is to make a copy of this picture, and you can either make a copy of it into Google Docs and create your own Google Doc, or you can upload it into Autodesk Sketchbook, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And what you're going to do is you are going to essentially decorate this brain, but you're only going to decorate the side that is your dominant side. So if from the video that you watched and the quiz that you took, your dominant side is the left side, that's the side you're going to decorate. If your dominant side is the right side, that's the side you're going to decorate. Now, what you're going to do is you want to include at least 3 words that mean either the left or the right side, that go with the left or the right. You want to include at least 3 symbols, and you also want to include your name somewhere. Use the images from up here. Whoops, I can't go back. Use the images from the previous slides in order to get your inspiration, okay? When you're finished, take a good photo of your picture, submit it to Schoology, and this is how you're going to be graded. All right, I look forward to seeing your images. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.